Good morning, folks. I'm Kevin. Welcome to Let's Play Games West Virginia. This is No Obvious Exits, our weekly channel where we look at interactive fiction and text adventures. If you've been tuning in with us the last 2 weeks, we had a dark half a month. It's October, so that's alright, that makes sense. We played Vespers for the last 2 weeks, a 15th century monastery that is under assault by the plague, madness, and the spawn of hell. And it was not a light venture. It was difficult and dark, and man, I needed a break. So, today we are doing the exact metaphysical opposite of the spectrum, wherein we are playing Lost Pig. We are taking the role of an orc who works on a pig farm who has misplaced a pig. And it is up to us, our orc, to reacquire said pig. So this is a comedic interactive fiction piece. It was award-winning on the last couple of top 50s. It's placed respectably. The year I pulled it from, it placed top 5. So should be interesting. I haven't played through it before. It's a blind playthrough. I do, however, have a walkthrough queued up on my phone on the off chance that we need it. In doing a little bit of reading, everyone agrees that it's really well written and it's a lot of fun, but there can be a few hang-up points. There's a hint system. I haven't figured out how to turn it on yet. I haven't even tried. So we will probably attempt to use the hint system because it apparently is a little bit necessary. So let's get to it. Welcome to No Obvious Exits. I'm Kevin, and let's play games, West Virginia. Pig lost. Boss say that it Grunk fault. Say Grunk forgot about closing gate. Maybe boss right. Grunk not remember forgetting. Maybe Grunk just forgot. But boss say Grunk go find pig, bring it back. Him say if Grunk not bring back pig, not bring back Grunk either. Grunk like working at pig farm, so now Grunk need find pig. This is Lost Pig and place underground. Grunk think that pig probably go this way. It hard to tell at nighttime, because moon not bright as sun. Their forest east and north, it even darker there, and Grunk hear lot of strange animal. West of Grunk, their big field with little stone wall. Farm back to south. We're not going to make the same mistake that we made for Vespers. We're going to go ahead and check that help file right away. So from the layout of this game, it looks like it's an Inform 7 or Inform 6 game, which means that you can tell it, you can give it basically synonyms. So ask, tell, or talking to will all be understood as the same topic there. Topics based, you can use topics on or off. Still use topics person. Well, if we can come back to this anytime, maybe we won't hit the hints. Alright. It's nighttime. Grunk see moon up in sky. Their forest east and south, even darker there. Grunk hear lots of strange animals. West of Grunk, their big field with little stone wall. Farm back to south. Are we carrying anything? Torch, which is on fire. Pants. Grunk wearing them. Forest looks dark. Pig probably someplace in there. Grunk not know which way to go. Not want to end up lost in forest with no pig. That's a legit concern. Grunk not allowed in that field. It's probably okay because Grunk not think pig tall enough to climb over a wall. Well, that leaves us with the forest to the east. Grunk get quiet. Grunk listen for noise in dark. Alright, so there's no place to go yet. Aha, from the northeast. So we have a hidden exit. So interactive fiction games, there's a couple of sort of tricks that are typical of the game. One which is room descriptions which change, which is why I kept checking at the other one, and the other is hidden exits. And if it were D&D, we just roll a percentile die to see if our thief found that, but we don't have one. So northeast, we have a hidden exit to the northeast. Must be pig, hiding in bushes. Grunk at bottom of deep dark hole. Could even smell like deep dark hole. There's some light coming from tunnel to the east. That's how Grunk see where Grunk is. It's really difficult not to conjugate any verbs. Looked like there may be stairs to the west side of the hole that go up to the outside. Broken. Big crack in the ground near the stairs too. Grunk see a torch. Blackened city. Well, let's get the torch. Let's look at crack in the ground. The fountain room. All the walls in this room glow. It's bright just like daytime, except instead of the sun, the walls that glow. Instead of grass and trees, it's a square room with 4 walls. Instead of outside, all underground. Besides those things, it's just like it. So, except for all the differences, it's exactly the same. Try that again. Alright, so apparently we're not going to be able to just acquire the pig. That would be too easy. The statue room. This room has 2 picture faces that face each other. West wall has pictures on it, east wall has a different picture on it. Grunk thinks both pictures really just part of the wall though. South wall have a doorway, lots of light, come from north, not have anything in it at all. Statue of little man stand here, up on big stone block. We are not looking for legal documents, although it is close. All right. Cave with stream. Tunnel comes to a little cave here, but wide stream blocks the way east. Grunk not see much on other side. Not know if tunnel keep going or stop here. Only light that Grunk see coming from bright room far off to the west. But Grunk hear lots of water. Stone bench next to the stream. Seeing over there, not easy in the dark. Grunk is a little reddish thing on the other side of the stream. Alright, that's not going to work. Pig watch Grunk come in. Pig grunt at Grunk. Go back to what doing before. Shelf room. Lots of shelves in this room. Every wall. This room probably has lots and lots of things in it before. Shelves all empty now. Grunk not see anything there at all. Maybe Grunk see more if Grunk have torch that on fire, but probably not because lots of light come from northwest doorway. Doorway to west 2. We have a stone chest, a green pole, and the pig. Alright, now needs to pick up the pole. I feel like pole push Grunk away. Grunk strong. Get pole anyway. Table room. Tall metal box in the corner. Some person come in and make marks on the wall here. Chair next to table, lonely. Do not have an examine command? That would be strange. Ah, it just can't be shortened. Alright. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Pole long enough for reaching across stream, but is not wide enough for good bridge. Grunk stick pull out across stream and poke red thing with end of it. Red thing stick to end of pole. Grunk pull it back and find out the thing really key, so Grunk take key. Pole not feel sticky to Grunk, but key not feel sticky too. Wonder why key stick to pole. So probably something here is magnetic. Southeast. With the key. Woohoo! Grunk score go up by 1. Chest full of black powder. Pig running from east like it's spooked by something. Ka-chunk! But thing not happen this time. Pig up against table scratching. Maybe a pig itchy. Worth a shot. Alright, so that looks like a puzzle. Puzzles are pretty typical of interactive fiction games. Finding out what the puzzle wants, however, not always easy. Pig here too. Pig snort and squeal and make funny sound at Grunk, but Grunk not know what that mean because Grunk not talk Piglish. Piglish? Yep, Piglish. So So we need to find a way to light the torch so that we can see in the other rooms. And we need to figure out what is snoring in the other room. We got the key from the other side of the thing. Don't recall that there's anything else like nagging for us to do. Can we move that box? Grunk, try pushing box over, but it's too heavy, only tip a little bit, then bang, right back down on ground in the same spot before. Click. Good chunk, but the thing not happened this time. Alright, so there's something on the top shelf that we need, and we need to stand on something. I don't know if we can push that table over here. We're probably going to wake up whatever the hell that thing is. Table too big to fit through doorway. Grunk wonder how it'd get in here to begin with. Maybe table born here. Grunk is pretty savvy for an orc who can't conjugate verbs. So, what else is movable? Old stone fountain with big bowl part and other squirty part in the middle. Lots of little bit stick out all over. Grunk think it meant to look pretty. Squirty part not work though. No water in it. Grunk better at breaking things than fixing things. That's fair. Block for statue, not for Grunk. But maybe someday, some person makes statue of Grunk. Then Grunk statue get own block. Stand on that. Statue looked like little man with round nose, big ear, and mustache. Grunk think funny little man may be called Gnome. Wear funny suit, pointy shoe, little round hat. One hand point north at wall, other hand up in air. Gnome stand on big stone block. Maybe block for making gnome look tall. It true the statue look more big than real gnome, but Grunk think that just because it's statue. Maybe all things look big when like rock. Whoa, typing is hard. Grunk grabs statue by ears. Try hard to turn it, but statue not move. Grunk think that maybe something not right about statue. All right. Let's check our hints. Aha. Okay, so this just answers general, like specific in-game questions. Grunk is also the narrator. Grunk is an orc. He works in a pig farm. Yes, we knew that. That's pretty true, Jason. That is a good observation. High whiz, low int. I don't want to know what the strange noise in the closet is just yet. I got the key. The poll I thought was just for getting the key. Alright. That's it for now. I realize that we learned like literally nothing, but that's okay. Grunk stick pole and black powder. Then Grunk take pole back and look at it. Pole not look any different. Powder not even stick to pole. Climb the pole. Ground hard. So we need to stand on something, but we haven't come across anything else that's movable in the world thus far. Grunk say thing like, hello, and wake up, and who there? Strange noises stop, then voices shout, Storf! Room light up. Grunk see a little bed and trunk and desk and little man in bed. Light come from blue ball that sit on desk. Little man climb out of bed, put on pair of pointy slipper, him walk over and squint at Grunk. Huh, him say, an orc. Grunk say that Grunk orc. Then the little man, Grunk think him called Gnome, pull out little stool from desk and sit down. Well, Grunk, what do you want? Grunk tell Gnome about how pig get lost. I can see why your boss would be mad at you, Gnome says, if you did indeed leave the gate open. The Gnome searches around inside the desk drawer for a little bit until he gives up. Grunk can try tell Gnome about Grunk, ask Gnome about Gnome, ask Gnome about this place, and just what Grunk think of. So these are speech tables in Inform 7, and they are topicalized. So when you're forming topicalized conversations, you have to have the thing you want to ask and the topic it references to. And if you're nice to the player, you can actually provide them with those lists of topics, and it makes conversation a little bit easier to go. It does kind of get rid of the illusion that it's an actual conversation because you know there's these set things to talk about, but it is a lot better than just kind of trying to figure your way out through. And a lot of the interactive fiction games are shifting. They're moving away from this style game, which I quite like, which is kind of like MUDs with a player of one, to kind of choose your own adventure, multiple choice things. So this story seems to be riding right in the middle there by having that free-form sandboxy kind of feel without just like click next, click next, click next, but with also narrowing down your ranges. Grunk tell Gnome all about Grunk, and about farm, and about boss, and about pig. I see. That's quite the formidable quest you're on there, but I'm sure you're up to it. Grunk go over to trunk. Gnome go over to trunk and open it up. Him start searching in there. Gnome looks away. Me? I'm nobody special. I just take care of the shrine, now that no one else does. Gnome shake head and close trunk. Then him look under bed. So we have some new options now. The gnome says, I've been down here alone for at least... Gnome look at Grunk and laugh. Well, let's just say it's probably longer than you can count. Wow. Gnome here for more than 7. Gnome peek up on shelf, then him look under desk, then him look around room. This is a shrine dedicated to a gnomish alchemist who became slightly famous a number of years ago for coming up with a few random inventions. Gnome sighs. Well, it's gone. I can't find my copy of Moglev's The Shocking Force anywhere. Gnome goes back to desk and sits down. I don't even know how long it's been missing, he says. It's probably in the hands of the last band of looters now. His name was Zugelbor Gal Roggenpot Sem Endel Dek Frebus Nalabivit. Almost made it through. Many people seem to think his inventions made him something special. Gnome shrugged. Special enough to have this shrine built for him anyway, but not enough to remember him a few years later. Gnome opens up a drawer, takes out a pile of different paper, him take out pen and little bottle too. Oh, he had a few new ideas, I suppose. Gnome look up at wall. Grunk think that mean him thinking. Or maybe him see word on a wall. There was the color magnet, proof paper, and of course, there's his work on the principles of thermomechanics. Gnome put pile of paper on desk, then Gnome put little bottle on desk, then Gnome open up little bottle, then Gnome stick pen in little bottle. I see. Are you sure that farming is really the right line of work for you? Gnome make marks on paper, then him stop and stare at it, then Gnome cross it all out again. That's a very good question, the gnome says. Personally, I think you might be fairly well suited for a career in the military. The army, that is. Gnomes say, you'd get to wear a helmet, eat rotten food, and beat people up. I hear they're recruiting. That doesn't sound bad. Maybe Grunk try it someday. You tell the gnome about the long pole. That would probably be the color magnet. Unfortunately, after all the looters have been here, I think that the green painted one is the only one we have left. The basic principle of chromatic magnetism is the same as that of traditional polar magnetism. Opposites attract. Gnome mutters, I could solve this, I think, if I could consult the right reference material. Grunk tell him about black powder that Grunk find. Ah, that would be dehydrated fire. Gnome work hard at making lots and lots of marks all over paper. Then Gnome turn paper over and make more mark on other side. The water serves to activate and release the other bound qualities that are fundamental to flame. Aha. I'll bet you didn't know that the water is actually one of the very few alchemical reagents that can be found in its pure form in nature without the need for distillation. Wow, Gnome right. Grunk not know that. Reagents are the basic building blocks of modern alchemy. They're far more useful than the classical four-element model. The four-element theory of classical alchemy, earth, wind, fire, and water, is actually a relic of an outmoded and wholly unscientific system of thinking. These days, we refer to the fundamental qualities that can be distilled from a substance as reagents. There are far more than 4 of them, and even some of the classical elements have been broken down. Fire, for instance, contains light, heat, water, and hunger. Pig wanders in from the east. Every few years, this place is discovered by another band of passing adventurers. They come in, search for treasure they can swipe as souvenirs, do a little vandalism, then get bored as soon as they realize there are no monsters around to kill. It's deplorable, but what can you do? You tell the gnome about the room full of empty shelves. Gnome looks sad. Those shelves used to be completely filled with texts on alchemy and exhibits on display for shrine tourists. Unfortunately, looters have changed all of that. Pig sniff trunk. Growing wonder if there's a thing in there that Pig can smell. Some people say that you shouldn't own anything you can't pack into a trunk and carry around with you. Him look at desk and bed and stool and say, personally, I think that's a load of dross. Pig go west. Alchemy is the science of studying the principles at work in nature, dissecting them into their component aspects, and then recombining them in new and useful configurations. An exhibit is, the gnome starts, well, it's something that you show off to people, something that they'll hopefully find interesting. Gnome looks over the door to the east and back at Grunk. We used to have quite a number of Zlogobor Galgrabot's inventions on exhibit here. Now only a few are left. Man. One day they're building statues in your honor, the next no one even remembers your name. This is a huge, crazy speech table that's going on here. Science is about the quest for knowledge. Pig, run right at Grunk. Grunk, get ready to catch Pig. But right before Pig get there, it turn and go other way. So Grunk grab at nothing instead. Then Grunk think Pig laugh, but Grunk not see what funny. Alright, let us... It's pretty convenient having a source of fresh water so close by, although I wouldn't recommend trying to cross it. Sometimes it's nice just to sit and listen to it. The stream makes gurgling sounds. Sounds almost like a person far away talking to Grunk. But Grunk not know it, really. Seems like a nice place. More nice if not so dark, though. So I obviously need a vessel to pick up some black powder and some water. But it's not clear how I get that. Using senses other than sight. That's all of them. Yeah, I guess we actually didn't look at those, did we? Picture have big pile of black powder. Powder all on fire. Picture have bucket of water too. Bucket pouring water onto fire. Grunk guessed that water for making fire go out. Picture of long purple pole that go from side to side. All around pole they're different yellow thing that float in air. Like sun and bottle of beer and thing that Grunk never see before and lots of other things too. Under that there's picture of pie. Pie. Well, we already knew that's what the fire is for, the black stuff is for. We just don't know what to do with it. Man, I thought there was something to deal with there with the statue. All right, it's the hat. Oh, it's called a hat. Oh, bummer. There's a big orange circle on the wall with 2 dots inside near the top and a bent line near the bottom. Grunk maybe not know art, but Grunk know what Grunk like. Alright, an orange circle with 2 dots inside near the top and a bent line. Is it a smiley face? I think it's a smiley face. No. Am I red? That would be green. Ah, because opposites attract, so I'm green, so it resists. That makes sense. We already did that. Brick fall out of box into basket. Chairs are movable. I forgot that chair was over there. Hey Richard, going pretty well. We are an orc and we are trying to capture a lost pig. In doing so, we found a shrine to a gnomish alchemist. We found the attendant of a shrine. The alchemist invented several things, including dehydrated fire, which is a black powder that makes fire when mixed with water, color magnets, which attract things of the opposite color, and yeah, so there's like maybe 6 rooms in this little thing, and we've got like 10 or 12 puzzles to solve, and we're chugging through it. That is indeed how books work. A bunch of papers with mark on them, all stuck together on one side. I figured you'd be back. Gnome tap on at side of helmet. Oh wait, hang on. Gnome's at a desk with tool and strange helmet thing. On the top shelf, their ball. On top of desk, little box and strange helmet. I figured you'd be back. Tap at side of helmet. Gnome looks surprised. Hey, that's my Mooglebs. That's just the book I've been searching for. Then he adds, it would be awfully nice if you returned it. Gnome grab a little bit of helmet with tool and wiggle it, then break it off. Then Gnome stick it back on. But it not on quite right, Grunk think. Gnome take book and look at it. Aha, thanks Grunk. I've been waiting to take a good look at this. Gnome say, I've been working on harnessing the fluid nature of lightning to build a machine that's capable of doing what no purely mechanical device has been able to do. Then him pause, maybe hoping Grunk ask what. So Grunk ask what? Gnome say, I'm creating a device that is actually able to augment nothing less than thought itself. Then him pause again. Grunk not know what Gnome hoping Grunk ask now, so Grunk just wait. After Gnome and Grunk both wait for a little bit, Gnome say, it's a big ambition. My first model is only able to perform simple arithmetic. But the next one I'm designing should be able to handle logarithms. After it understands basic mathematics, who knows what this thinking cap could be programmed to do? Gnome open up book and start reading. Hey! Uh-oh. Gnome look him mad. Him shout at Grunk. Did you rip a page out of here? Grunk not rip anything out of any other thing at all today. Grunk tell Gnome that too. No, I suppose you couldn't have. This is proof paper after all. You'd need to cut it out with a knife. Then he puts book down on desk. But that's what someone did, unfortunately, and it was an important page as well. Oh, why did my score go down 1? Gnome say, it's things like numbers and counting, well, more complicated things. Gnome waves his hand, but it all starts with the counting. The pipe was actually my father's before he passed away, and then him pat little bag. But the tobacco is my own personal blend with a little something extra to make it easy to light. Ah. Did I not spell that correctly? Oh, I did it again. Lightning is great, isn't it? It's one of the things I miss being down here, all the phenomenal power of nature released in one sudden strike. Then gnomes say, that's why my next project involves harnessing it. Gnome smoke pipe. Oh, yeah, we already know about this. Nature's nice enough, Gnome says, as a source of inspiration and raw materials, but I would never say it couldn't be improved upon. Biribi Muglev Semalua Dek Pristim was one of the finest alchemists of his generation. He was a student of the fundamental forces such as motion and change. It was from his groundwork that, sound like Gnome stutter there, that Zugobor Gal Roggenpotz derived his principle of thermomechanics. His shocking force is considered the definitive text on the force of lightning to this day. Writing is when you make marks that stand for words. It's like talking, but on paper. Gnome looked like him thinking. After a little bit, Gnomes say, a fundamental quality of something is one of those things that makes it itself. Take fire, for example. It flows and consumes. It generates light and warmth. Gnome finish. Thus it can be distilled down to the regions of water, hunger, light, and heat. Yeah, we're done. All right, we'll go there. So the way that a lot of IF conversations go is they have speech tables, and these are topicalized kind of chunks. And they can, once you hit one, it can open up others. So, yeah, it definitely could be an invite to an educational lecture. Gnome waved Grunk away. Superstitious nonsense of interest only to students of history. Classical alchemy, with its elements and its fetish for transmutations, bears little resemblance to the science that modern alchemists practice today. Deriving motion from heat. Making fire is new for us. We haven't seen that one too much. There are many different ways to make fire. You can use flint and steel if you have them. You can rub two pieces of wood together, but I've never had much luck with that. Then the gnomes say, or you could just use alchemy. Whichever you use, be careful not to make a mess with all that soot and ash. What is there to say? It's useful cooking food. It's a common impurity in light. And it's used in thermomechanics. It also makes things warm. Grunk asks Gnome about life. Gnomes say, life is complicated. That's true whether you study philosophy or alchemy. If I understood people half as well as I understand rocks, I wouldn't be living down here alone. Well, steel is easy. Plenty of things are made of metal, but I don't think there's any flint in the shrine at all. We already know about the statue. We're told about the hat, too. Well, just like my mother used to make. Those things are surprisingly addictive. Gnome point finger at Grunk. It's hard to stop at just one. I'd better not. If I have one, I'll want two, and then three, and safe not even to start. Yeah, the green magnet picks up red objects, so whatever is opposite on the color wheel. We saw a purple magnet in a painting earlier on, and I was trying to find out if the gnome knew where it was. Oh. Aha. All right. That makes sense. Probably shouldn't have eaten that brick. So we've seen a couple of things that are orange, which the purple magnet might react to. I don't know where that purple magnet is. Grunk look away from Pig, then walk sideways at Pig. Grunk hope that Pig get confused, think Grunk going other way, but when Grunk get to Pig, Pig already someplace else. Alright, I thought maybe we could lure the Pig and snag it. It is indeed a wily little pig. I thought I do understand how the pole works. Okay. So the pole is a green magnet. It's a color magnet, which means it attracts things that are red. So I'm thinking if I put something red on the other side of that paper, I can use the pole to lift the paper out. So we need something red, which I thought was the key, but the game will not let us put the key in the crack. What else have we come across that's red? Brown powder, black powder, different kinds of orange and yellow paint, stone, chair. Nothing else is movable. Wouldn't it be nice if it turned out to be the lost page of this book? Let him shake head. But I suppose we both know how unlikely that is. Oh, good idea, Jason. The brick is light brown with lots of little colored things. It does appear to be a fruitcake machine. Yeah, it's a vending machine of some sort. Alright, so... Aha. Man, that is not how I suspected that whole the poll worked. Yeah, definitely a gnomish level puzzle. Oops, wrong direction. This looks like a set of equations. If I don't miss any of my guess, this is from Mowgli's Shocking Forces. Him set paper on desk and look at Grunk again. Probably from my own copy of it. Oh, they're just some schematic diagrams for my next project. Gnome opens up cover of book, then turns over page until him find a right spot. Ah, right there, him say. That's where the page was cut out from. Gnome opens up desk and takes out little pot of goo, then him smear goo on one edge of page, stick page into book, close book tight, put book away. There, just a moment for it to set, and... perfect. There, thank you, Grunk. You've been a tremendous help. I only hope that I can return the favor. There are probably lots of things we're going to talk about. I'll take them now. Start by one. And it sounds like you did a pretty good job hunting it down, at least until you fell down the stairs. It seems like even that helped you a step closer to finding it. Damn. Hey, we got the pig. Grunk, sneak up behind Pig. It's so busy eating it, not even see Grunk. Grunk, stay really quiet. Then grab Pig real quick. Pig squeal and wiggle, but it's too late. Grunk win, Pig lose. After a little bit, Pig figure out this too and stop fighting. Gnome is here looking at the book. Top shelf ball. Top shelf book. Pig squeal loud. Gnome put finger in mouth. Shh. I'm reading. Grunk tell Gnome about how Pig get away from farm, and then Grunk look for Pig, and Grunk find Pig, and then Grunk figure out how Grunk can catch Pig again, then Grunk do it, and now Grunk have Pig. Grunk smile. That was a pretty clever solution there, Grunk. I knew you were smarter than the pig. Hear that, Pig? Grunk smart one here. Oh yeah. Gnome nod head. Gnome must agree with Book, but Grunk not hear Book say anything. Yep, I just wanted to show off the pig to the gnome before we head out of here. Grunk hears a loud noise like rock dragging on rock. Then part of the north wall opens up. Grunk glad that door open. This place pretty dark. And even more dark in tunnel that go north. Seem like lots of dark places around here. Maybe that because Grunk underground. They're more light on other side of open door though. There are lots of wind that come from north. Must be tunnel up that other place. Wind smell like fresh air, so maybe tunnel go outside. Secret door in south wall not look so secret from here. Door still open right now. Grunk close secret door. Well, I don't want the other vandals to come in and like take all the stuff. Aha, had to go get the key. It really dark now. Maybe Gru eat Grunk. Grunk never see Gru before. Oh, windy tunnel, blow hard, blow torch out. Grunk find way back to secret door before getting lost. Whew, that close one. Really dark now. Maybe Gru eat Grunk. Grunk never see Gru before, but think it thing that eat person in dark, or maybe it color like green and blue. Hopefully Grunk not end up food for hungry color. There lots of wind come from north. Must be tunnel that go to other place. Wind smell like fresh air. Maybe tunnel go outside. Secret door in south wall not secret. Grunk you would find it in the dark. Door closed right now. That's why it's dark. Can we not go north? Can I open the door from this side?
Requirements, I put a minimum enrollment of 3 and a maximum enrollment of 8. I don't know. Course prerequisites done. Teaching material that is put closed and not get dirty.
The door's still open. Pig look at statue, then pig point 1 foot out and put 1 foot in air. Silly pig. Yeah, just it didn't close the door. If I took the torch back, but the torch blew out, and it apparently won't let me leave with the torch not blown out. The wind just blew out my light. Aha. All right, that seems a little strange. Why did my pants fall down? That doesn't make sense. Twisty Cave. There are tunnels here that go all different way. It's very twisty and confusing. Not even sure what way Grunk come from. Grunk can go north and south, up, northeast, another way too. Very quiet place. Maybe same room. Gnome standing here. Hey, how Gnome get here? Him not wearing stripy dress slipper anymore. Now him wear blue suit with jacket and pointy shoe, 2 little strap for keeping pants up. Think maybe Grunk see a suit like that before someplace, but not remember for sure. Gnome dragging trunk behind him too. Gnome walk over to Grunk. How did I know you would get lost in here? Give trunk to Grunk. Think this means carrying at Grunk job now. Unfortunately, that light and all the noise you've been making clambering around, you weren't exactly difficult to locate. Gnome start walking toward tunnel that Grunk not yet try. Him look back and say, well, come on, I'll show you the way out. This really tricky place. It all twisty and dark. Think even pig confused. Gnome here waiting for Grunk. I've decided it's time to quit being a hermit. I suppose in some way you're responsible for that. Even if you didn't quite leave everything in perfect condition, you still helped me out. Gnome stop and think. Grunk think Gnome thinking about what way to go. Then Gnome look back at Grunk and say, so thanks. Gnome climbing down in hole in ground. Some other cave. There are still a lot of different tunnels here that go every which way Grunk can see. Not really know where Grunk at, but Grunk think Gnome know and good enough for Grunk. Gnome here waiting for Grunk. Gnome say to Grunk, it's been too long since I've done anything that really mattered, but I've got some new ideas and I think they could be big. Bigger than phosphorescence even. Gnome look left and right. Come on, we're going this way, him say. Then him duck into a little hole that goes south. Walking around in tunnel seem easy for Gnome. He been talking at the same time and still not get lost at all. Hey, in the forest. Grunk outside again. Yay, it's still nighttime, but Grunk have light, so that is okay. This looked like a near place Grunk before. Farm not far from here at all, just a little way southwest. Gnome here waiting for Grunk. Gnome take trunk back from Grunk. I think this is where we part ways, him say. You can probably find your way back to the farm from here. Gnome shake Grunk hand, then Gnome say, remember the name Zugelbor Gol Roggenpot sem Endel Fek Febens Nibblebit. This won't be the last time you hear it. Then the Gnome go one way, Grunk go other way. And not long before Grunk back at farm, boss already sleeping. So Grunk gently put pig back quiet and go to bed. Tomorrow, maybe boss proud of Grunk. Grunk bring pig back to farm. 6 out of 7 that time. That was fun. Right, so 6 out of 7. Apparently there's only 7 points to earn for that. We lost a point earlier on, and I'm not really sure why. So let's see if maybe it'll break it down. Grunk gets a point for this stuff. 1 when you hear where the pig is at, 1 when you get the coin, 1 where you unlock the secret door, or chest, 1 when you find the secret door, 1 you give the whole book to the gnome, 1 get pig. Okay, so we didn't assemble the book first. Those were the 6. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not. We lost a point. I remember watching it where it says like -1 point, and I'm not sure why. And hint for last point. Menu. Amusing. Eating various things, beating the orb, pants on fire, singing stanzas, burning down the forest. Hey, I only got 6 points. What gives? Ah, okay. So we did not leave all of the stuff. We were just like the looters, and we took things. Huh. Well, that's pretty fun. Well, cool beans. Thanks everyone for tuning in. This was Lost Pig, a text adventure interactive fiction game, award-winning. This is not the competition release version; it's like version 8 or 5. So they've done a little bit more work on it. But yeah, so if you're interested in this, you can find it online at a variety of places. You just need a parser like Filfer or something like that to run it. You can run them on any machine, whether it's Android, PC, Mac, doesn't matter. Yeah, and so it's a lot of fun. Welcome to Let's Play Games West Virginia. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate everyone tuning in. And please tune in on Monday for Poke Mondays. Please tune in also every day of the week. Tuesday and Friday, Andy plays. Wednesday, looks like we're going to be playing Fallout at 8 p.m. Thursdays is Hearthstone with SMP. Saturday is JGrow Retro, and Sunday is here with no obvious exits for text adventures. So tune in every day of the week at LPGWV, and thanks again.